Six people connected. Perfect. We have Hernan, Naren, Christian, Mayra, Luisa Maria, Diana. Okay, let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six people. Okay, so Luisa, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Luisa, talk to me about your day. How was your day today?
Mm, my day have very boring.
Yes.
I I be in my house um, in Bogota every day rain
Mm-hmm.
because I not have I no como digo no puedo salir o no
I,
pude salir. Es que por
I,
cierto que no pude.
okay, I can't go out.
I can't go out and I um, I be every day play with my daughter. Y ya, eso es
That's
todo.
it. Okay. Okay, Luisa, compare Bogota and Medellin. Give me a comparative between Bogota and Medellin.
Hmm. Bogota is very cold than Medellin. Toda una vida.
Okay, Bogota is colder. Remember,
Colder. Perdón.
colder than Medellin. That's very. But to tell the truth, I think there isn't a big difference because nowadays here in Medellin it rains all the time too. So
Aquí
it's
también.
yeah, it's basically the same as Bogota. I don't know what happens to the weather. It's very funny because Medellin is supposed to be the city of the eternal spring because of the nice weather, but this weather is terrible. Every time it rains all day, it's a hard situation. But anyway, so we'll come back to class. Dana Marcela, Dana Marcela doesn't have a microphone, right? Okay, Karen Mariana, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Karen, can you talk to me about your day? How was your day?
Was pretty good. Was quiet.
Do you also live in Bogota?
No, near. Near to
Okay,
Bogota, but
got it. So somehow you live like in the surroundings of the city.
yes.
Okay, compare the place where you live with Cartagena. Give me a comparative. How do you call the place where you live? How do you call your town?
How do you what? Sorry.
Yeah, what's your town's name?
Facatativa.
Okay, Facacatiwa. Compare Facacatiwa and Cartagena. Give me a comparative.
Well, the weather is too cold, like Bogota. Is a small place. Um, don't have too much a touristic place. Yeah, I think it's all.
Okay, okay, that's very good. Yes. Whereas Cartagena is a very touristy place, yeah, with a lot of landmarks where people can go and have a good time. It's okay, Karen. Karen, if you had the possibility to live in another city, I don't know, to work and live, where would you like to go?
I don't know. I don't know about other places. I don't used to get out of here. I don't know.
Got it.
But probably Medellin for the culture. But I have never visited that.
Okay, you have to give yourself the opportunity to visit Medellin someday. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Very good. Maria Victoria, what about you? Can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher. Good night. I'm sorry. I am late because the internet is very bad. So I don't know what are you talking about.
Oh no, we're just talking and comparing places and people. Okay?
Okay.
Because remember that it's the topic that we began to study the previous class, the comparatives, right?
I can't come to the class because I was travel.
Ah, got it. I couldn't. So I couldn't come. Yes.
I couldn't. Yes.
Okay. Where did you go?
I was in Medellin,
And where do you live?
in Remedios.
Ah, Remedios, Antioquia. Okay, that's very
Yes.
good. How far is Remedios from Medellin?
4 hours.
2 hours, approximately, right? Approximately like 2 hours. Okay, compare
Yes.
compare. I don't know Remedios with Puerto Berrío. Give me comparatives. Like, what do you think is more beautiful? What's hotter? What is more dangerous?
Puerto Berrío is hotter than Remedios. Uh, Remedios is richer than Puerto Berrío, maybe. I don't
I
know.
I have listened that nightclubs or nightlife in Remedios is very interesting. Is it true?
I don't know because I never go out.
Why not?
Because I don't like it.
Got it. You prefer to stay at home, relaxing.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Something I love towns. I live here in Medellin, but I love living in towns. The only thing that I find difficult about living in a small place is not to have a place to go on weekends. Like, for example, on a weekend here, you go to a mall, you go to I don't know, you go to the surrounding towns and everything. But in the small towns, that's what happens. That probably because I have never lived in a small town, I think that way. Yes, but for me, it would be hard just because of that, because I love countryside. I love animals, nature, and everything. But I think about the weekends when I get bored and I say, what can I do in a small town? For example, Maria Victoria, when the weekend comes, what do you like to do?
Usually, my kids has extracurricular classes, so I attend them with every weekend. So we go to the swimming pool or to the stadium or to the skating place.
Hmm.
But here, especially people visit too much. How do you say charco in English?
The
I don't
ponds,
know. I don't know.
ponds, yes, the ponds,
Okay. The pond.
Ponds, yes.
Okay. In Machuca, because water there is very pure and here is really hot. So that is the favorite thing to do on weekends.
Okay.
And yes, people go out at night too much. Uh, it's like you are in Feria de las Flores every weekend here, like an example.
Okay. Something that I don't know if Christian agrees with me, but something that I have seen is that in hot towns, people like to party more. So there is a connection between the weather and party. I don't know, Christian, what do you think about that? Christian Giraldo.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, sir. Do you agree with me?
Uh, please repeat the question.
Yes, that I have seen that in hot places, like for example Remedios, people like to go out a lot more. But for example, in cold places, people prefer to stay at home. Yeah, so there is a connection between the weather and the desire that the person usually has to go out. Do you agree with that?
Yes, because the weather is how do you say influencia
Influences.
influences that the people got out.
Of course, the mood, right? What we call the mood, el ánimo. Okay, the mood.
Okay.
That happens. That happens a lot. Yes, that's why in those European countries where it's cold most part of the year, people tend to be like that, different from us. I listened. No, I didn't listen. I read on the newspaper that there. I don't remember where, but in Europe there is a country where they saw the sun for the last time in the year like 2 weeks ago. It means that 1 year, a whole year, is going to pass before they can see the sun again. That's just crazy, right? That's crazy because imagine a whole year without sun. Hernan, imagine you, no sun for 1 year. Huh? What do you think about that?
Lo siento, no entendí.
No problema, Hernán. No, que un año completo sin sol. ¿Te imaginas? Ah, unbelievable.
Bueno, lo voy a comentar en español. Depende. Viviendo acá en la costa, eso sería como. Depende de. Para un mes ya sería como un privilegio. Con esa temperatura tan caliente.
Yes, it depends. It depends on the place.
Después,
I agree with you. That happens. All right, people. So pay attention to what we have for today. Okay, today we have several activities prepared. First, we have a quizzes exercise to practice comparatives. Yeah, remember that the previous class we began to study the comparatives. Okay, so we are going to do a little exercise, a quizzes, a little competition, 15 questions with comparatives. After that, we are going to do the questionnaire. Remember that there is a questionnaire, but we are going to do it all together. Yes, writing the answer, I'm going to give you feedback. The purpose of the questionnaire is to give you feedback, not only to answer. So I will give you some feedback about that. And remember that the other activity that we have for today was to present or to finish the activity that I proposed the previous class. So if you finished, you can show me the video that you have prepared about the tour place, speaking about a tour place. But if you haven't finished, I will give you the time here in class to work on that activity. I will give you feedback and everything, and then we can spend the rest of the class working on that exercise. Okay, that's basically what we have for today. Those are the activities that we have for today. Next, I mean, this Thursday we have meeting again. On that meeting, I'm going to explain the final activity that we have for the year, which is how to write a letter applying for a job. Okay, so I will give you some hints about it, about the structure, the step by step to follow, and we can work it out together as well. Okay, that's basically what we are going to do now. Entonces empecemos con la actividad de quizzes. Let's begin with the quizzes activity. Okay, can you guys see my screen? ¿Pueden ver mi pantalla? No. Creo que no. ¿Pueden ver mi pantalla? No. Okay, perfect. No. Okay, it's okay. Give me just a minute. Ya lo voy a compartir. I'm gonna share the screen. There you go. So now I have my screen. Okay, so what is the idea? The idea is very simple. This is the comparative activity, right? Sorry, give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. Entonces vamos a ingresar. Les voy a mandar el link. There you go. I'm gonna send it here to the chat. Lo voy a enviar por el chat. There you go, people. Y ya les voy a mostrar el código que van a poner ahí en el quiz. I'm going to show you the password that you have to put on quizzes. Okay. There you go. So go to quizzes and put this password. Put this. This is the password, okay? There you go. You just come and put it here. You put it here like this. Enter. Copy your name. Enter, and that's it. We have done this activity before. You know how to use quizzes. So go ahead, people. Join me, please. Join me on quizzes.
Disculpe, profesor, ¿puede mostrar otra vez cómo ingresar? Es que no vi.
Yes, of course. You have the link. Ya tienen aquí el link. Solo le das clic. ¿Cierto? Le das clic aquí. Él te va a llevar a esta página. Aquí te pide un código. El código está aquí, míralo. 248655. Le das copiar. Y vienes y lo pones aquí. Y put it here. Bueno, y ya te va a pedir el nombre. Y simplemente le das entrar. ¿Sí?
Listo, profesor, muchas gracias.
Okay, mister.
Thank you.
Welcome. This is the code 248655. That is the password to enter the quizzes. So we 9 people connected. Very good participation. Very good. Let me see how many we got here connected. Jurley. Hello, Jurley. How are you? All right. Okay, we got 8 people connected. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's begin. Let's begin. So, what is the idea? Simple. What is the purpose of this activity? The purpose of this activity is just to answer the question. So, you have 4 options. You have 4 options. Option A, B, C, D is comparatives. Remember that we practiced this the previous class. The bread is, then the pasta. The bread is, then the pasta. What do you think? You have 4 options. 4 options. The bread is cheap, cheaper, more cheap, cheapest. What can you tell me about it? Time's up. Okay, the answer is bread. Remember that is pan. So the answer is cheaper than, because remember that cheap is a short adjective. Sí, es un adjetivo corto. Cheap. Recuerden que yo les explicaba la vez pasada. 1 o 2 golpes de voz son cortos. Entonces, para hacer el comparativo, le agregamos er. ¿Sí? Cheap significa barato. Entonces, más barato significa, se dice cheaper. Bread, the bread is cheaper than the pasta. That is the comparative. Now, let's go to question number 2. Pay attention to this. Question number 2. Tennis is than football. Tennis is more interesting, interesting, interestinger, interestingest than football. Think about it. Time's up. So tennis is leaderboard. Good, Karen. Perfect. Okay. More interesting. Comparative. Interesting. Ya interesting tiene 3 golpes de voz. Interesting. Entonces es un adjetivo largo. ¿Cómo se forma el comparativo? Con more. Right? So tennis is more interesting than football. Okay? That's question number 2. Let's continue with question number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sorry, my mobile phone is than yours. My mobile phone is yours than yours. Is expensive, expensiver, more expensive, or expensivest? Expensivest. Think about it, people. So the answer is good, Mayra. Good, Narenth. Okay, more expensive than yours. Lo mismo. Long adjective, expensive. Tres golpes de voz. Ok, ya mecaniza la estructura. So, my mobile phone is more expensive. Porque expensive es costoso. More expensive than yours. Right? Now, let's continue with question number 4. Question number 4. Cristiano Ronaldo is than Wayne Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo is what? Is popular, popularist, more popular, popular. What do you think about that? Wayne Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo is... Let me close the question. Good, Narenth. Karen continues in the first place. More popular. More popular is a comparative too. Okay? So Cristiano Ronaldo is more, lo mismo, popular. ¿Sí? Nos están saliendo varios adjetivos largos para que ya mecanicemos. More popular than. Recuerden que el comparativo siempre va a ser more than. More than o también puede ser less than. Comparativo de superioridad o comparativo de inferioridad. El less than significa menos que. Entonces, Cristiano Ronaldo is less popular than Wayne Rooney or more popular than Wayne Rooney. Okay, those are the long adjective comparative. Now, Paris. Okay, my English is than my French. My English is what? Good, better, best, goober. What do you think? Let me see what you got to answer. Time's up. Let me check the answers. Leaderboard. Good. Very good. Excellent. Many people answered right. Better. ¿Qué pasa con ese good? Ese good es lo que llamamos una excepción a la regla, ¿cierto? Es un adjetivo corto. Entonces uno diría, bueno. Entonces, más bueno sería gooder, ¿cierto? Pero eso no existe. Es una excepción a la regla porque el comparativo de good es better than. Better than. Soccer is better than basketball. English is better than German. Whatever. But when you have a comparative with good, the comparative is always going to be better than. So just keep it in mind. All right? Keep it in mind. Let's continue with the next. It's 10 questions, not 15 because it's too many questions. 10 questions. Paris is than Liverpool. Paris is than Liverpool. Yeah, because 15 questions because of the time. Paris is, let's check on the options. Big, biggest, more big, bigger. Bigger. More big, biggest, big. What do you think, my people? Karen, Luisa, good job. You have been doing a good job, Karen. Very good, bigger. Hey, teacher, why double G? Why double G? Very simple. Cuando el adjetivo es corto, como big, ¿sí? Y formamos el comparativo, se le pone se le dobla la última consonante. ¿Por qué razón? Porque termina en consonante, vocal, consonante. Entonces, cuando el adjetivo termina consonante, vocal, consonante, se le agrega la última, se le duplica la última consonante, se le agrega R. Entonces, bigger than, ¿ok? Bigger than. Somebody just joined us here, I guess. Okay, there you go. Let's continue with the next question, my people. Pay attention. Remember that it's 10 questions. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more questions. Julia is a month than October. Julia, no, July is month than October. July is a month than October. What? Hot, hotter, hotter, hottest, more hot. Vamos a ver cómo le va en esta. Let me check. I want to check something here. Karen, Marcela, Luisa, very good. All right. Muy bien. Excellent. Hotter. Entonces, July is, recuerden lo que les había dicho. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Entonces, le doblamos la última consonante. ¿Sí? Hotter. July is a hotter month than October. Entonces, julio es un mes más caliente que octubre. Yes? Very good. Hotter. That is the comparative, my people. More hot, no, porque es un adjetivo corto. Los cortos nunca llevan el more. Nunca llevan el more. Sevilla is a football team than Jerez. Good, best, better, holder. What do you think about it? Sevilla is what? Okay, Karen, Luisa, Marcela, very good. Better, excellent. We have just practiced that comparative. Okay. 2 more questions and then we finish. Russia is the Miami. Russia is the Miami. Russia is cold, coldest, more cold, or colder? What do you think, people? What can be the answer? Russia is the Miami. Time's up. Okay. Colder. Yes, obviously Russia is the Miami. It's a big difference because here is a country and here is a city. Okay, but it's basically to use the comparatives, to use the adjective. Final question, question number 10. Spanish is than Chinese. Spanish is what? Spanish is easier, easy, easiest, or more easy. What do you think? Spanish is than Chinese. What do you think is the answer? Let's check on the answer. Karen got the first place. Very good. Easier, ¿ok? Entonces, aquí, ¿cuál es la particularidad de este adjetivo? Termina en Y, ¿ok? Entonces, cuando termina en Y, cogemos la Y, la cambiamos por I latina y le agregamos R, ¿ok? Easier, easier than, that, like this. So, Spanish is easier than Chinese. More easy, never, never. This is bad, ¿ok? More easy. Eso, digamos que uno, el español lo tiende a engañar a uno. Y uno cada rato dice more easy, ¿ok? More tall, pero los adjetivos cortos en el inglés nunca, nunca llevan el more. Listo, si usted va a comparar algo, usted siempre tiene que decir easier, taller, she's taller than him, he's taller than she. Okay? Because that's the way to compare different adjectives in English. Okay? All right, people, very good. So let's check on the score. Let's check on the score. Karen, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Congratulations, you got the first place in the survey, the questionnaire.
Thank you.
Easy, right? Have you studied that topic before?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. It's quite easy actually. Comparatives are very easy to use, just a matter of practice. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Where have you studied English, Karen?
Well, in the when I was starting the year, I was studying in the UNAT virtual
Okay.
virtual English courses, but I don't like it. I don't like study virtual. So next, I start studying on YouTube, on pages, on even in TikTok. In TikTok, eh, I don't know how to say that, but yes, in TikTok. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher. In TikTok, the videos is short and it's really useful to learn. And so, also I saw series in English with subtitles, and you start to recognize the language, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all.
It's basically because you like it. That's it.
Yes.
Because you like in your discipline. That's something that I have told you before, but I want to say it again. I am very surprised. I'm very surprised because, particularly in this group, I have a lot of students with a very good English level. Very good English level. I mean, many of you can stand a fluent conversation in the language. And that's not easy to find here in Colombia because Colombia is considered to be one of the countries with the worst English language, okay, in the world. Why? Because people don't want to learn. People don't like to learn English. But it makes me very happy to see that here, especially in this program, yeah, because it had never happened to me before. Yes, and that's why sometimes I push myself to speak a little bit faster. Yes, then I have to slow down because I understand that we have people with very good English level, but some other people who don't have a very good English level because they have never studied before. But it makes me happy to see that at least I have some students that okay can take advantage of the opportunity of having this class and interact in English for a minute. Yes, for some minutes. Es lo que yo siempre les digo, o sea, mi propósito al hablar en inglés la mayor parte de la clase es como tratar como de estar en el medio, ¿cierto? Entonces por eso darle la oportunidad a los que son muy buenos, que tenemos muy buenos integrantes del grupo con un excelente nivel de inglés, pero de pronto los que no han tenido la posibilidad de estar tan inmersos en el idioma también van escuchando y van captando ideitas, todo. Y si de pronto no saben responder, se les explica en español y hacen el esfuerzo de producir una o dos frasecitas. En última instancia, ese es el propósito de desarrollar las clases así. But that's okay. That's very good. That's basically the purpose of these online classes that we have in here. Okay? All right, my people. So this was the first activity that we have for today, just a word map. Today we have, remember that we have this, and then we have the questionnaire, the SENA questionnaire that we have to fulfill. So that's what we are going to do in just a minute. In just a minute, okay? But before we do that, I have a question for you. Has somebody finished the activity that I assigned the previous class? I mean, the previous class, we assigned an activity about a tour place. All right, you have to prepare a kind of presentation about it. So my question is, has somebody finished? Does somebody have the presentation ready? No, nobody. because the proposal. I'm sorry, who? Maria Victoria.
Teacher, can you tell me what we have to do? As I told you, I couldn't come to class, and the report that you upload is another class from another teacher, so I couldn't watch anything. So can you please tell me what should I do?
Maria, what do you think? What do you mean, sir? The video that I uploaded?
On Territorium, there is a link on YouTube, and
Yeah.
when I click the link, it takes me to a class from Christian Hernandez, another teacher, not your class. So
You
I
serious,
didn't.
Maria? My gosh, what happened? Because I uploaded it. Actually, as soon as the class was over, I uploaded the class. I have to check that to see what happened. I have to
Yes,
check that.
I don't know if it is only me,
I don't know.
but because I didn't ask on the group if anyone has the same problem, but yes, it's not your class, but the class of Christian.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks for telling me because really I had no idea about it. The thing is that I always copy and paste the certain information and then I change the link for the class. I have to check that to see what happened. Karen, can you listen to me? Karen Mariana,
Yes, teacher.
can you explain Maria Victoria in English what we have to do, the activity that we assigned the previous class, please, in English?
Teacher, I wasn't in the previous class.
Ah, you were not here either. Okay. Who can help me? Let me check. Let me look for a person who can explain to her in English. Obviously, any volunteer who wants to help me out? Jasmine has abandoned. Who can explain to her? Mayra.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
This is my first class online with you. I see
Okay.
the videos, and this is my first class with you online. So I
Okay.
don't have really idea what I need to do for you. Sorry.
No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I just want somebody to explain in English. Luisa Maria, can you help me with that, please? Luisa Maria was here at the previous class, I'm sure, because she's always the first person to join the class.
Yes, teacher. In the previous class, we agreed to the quiz that we have pending on the platform.
Yeah.
And also I have the recording the video. Y se me olvidó los reglas, lo que iba a decir. El video, sí, quedamos en el video, ¿no? ¿Verdad?
Yeah, but remember the activity that what was the activity that we assigned about the third place? Remember about the pictures?
Yes, I mean the two sites touristics.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, Maria, I'm gonna explain to you. Basically, what you have to do is think about two tour places located in the place where you live. Okay, I don't know where you live. So choose two places. Then you make a PowerPoint. You put two pictures, right? You put two pictures, one from one place, one from the other. And the purpose of the activity is to start applying the comparatives, right? To compare those two places that you have chosen. Okay? So you have to make it as a video. You have to make it like that. And basically, the purpose is to follow a series of indications in order to establish certain similarities and differences between those two tour places that you have visited. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay.
There is any duration for the video or?
Yeah, the purpose of the video is to make at least from 10 to 15 sentences. Okay, I won't give you time like 5, 10 minutes. No, from 10 to 15 sentences. Okay, because the purpose is
Okay.
to put into practice just the comparatives, no superlatives. Okay.
Yes, only comparatives.
Yes, only
Thank you.
comparative. Are you working alone or you have a team?
I will do it alone. No one of my team is here today,
Okay.
and no one came from the to the last class, so I don't know what happened to them.
All right. It's okay, no problem. You can work it out by yourself. All right, my people. So, guys, pay attention. We are about to finish. We are about to finish. We have this week, we have next week, and basically, I think we're done. As far as I know, we're done. Okay. So, the purpose of today is to carry out the questionnaire. We're going to do it all together. I will give you feedback. Okay. And then the people who want to stay here working on the comparative activity that we assigned the previous class can do it. Okay. I'm not going to assign any more activities today. Today, we're not going to assign extra activities. Don't worry about it because the purpose is to give you time to continue working on that. The purpose of this class was to practice English, to have some conversation and everything, to practice comparatives. Then we're going to do the questionnaire all together. And at the end, give you time to prepare the tour comparative activity. Okay, so today, there is no another activity. Okay. So let's continue with this questionnaire that we have here in the platform. Okay, what happens with this questionnaire that we have? I'm going to show it to you right now. Some of you have answered. That's good, very good. Some of you have already answered the questionnaire. You have done a good job. That was the purpose. But my idea is to do it all together here. And as I said before, give you some feedback about this. Okay. So pay attention. I'm going to share my screen right now. Again. And I will lead you straight to the questionnaire. Guys, you can do it in the meantime in the platform. Yes, because the purpose is to do it at the same time. Both of us together. So this is basically the questionnaire. What is the idea? The idea is write the answers in the chat. Okay? Write the answers here in the chat. That is the purpose. Okay? So you tell me, yeah, Maria Victoria.
Can you confirm if I already did it? I think that I already did that questionnaire.
Several people have done it. Let's wait till the end. Stay with me and I will confirm if you have done it, okay?
Okay,
All
thank you,
right.
teacher.
Welcome. So pay attention to this, my people. This is the questionnaire. So what is the idea? It's 15 questions. Okay, 15 questions. So if you answered it before, no problem. If you haven't answered it, do it right now. Okay, take advantage that we're going to do it together. I will give you feedback, and that's the purpose. That's basically the purpose. Okay? Yes, Luisa?
Teacher, and those of us who already did the questionnaire, should we do it again?
No, you don't have to do it again unless you failed. If you failed, you can do it again. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's begin with question number one. Remember, write the answers on the chat, okay? Question number one is, okay, choose the correct option. Group is the adventurous, okay? Tom in must the. What is the answer? A, B, C, or D? Tom is the most adventurous in the group. The most adventurous in the group, Tom. Tom, the most adventurous is the group, or the most adventurous Tom is in the group. Choose the answer and write it here in the chat, please. A, B, C, or D? Think about it. Luisa, what do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? A, B, C, or D?
A.
What is the answer? Can you read it, please?
Ay. No, pero no alcanzo. Espérame, es que yo soy medio ciega, no alcanzo a ver si me lo puedes
Okay.
ampliar un poquito.
No problem. Es que no encuentro tampoco aquí la opción. I can find the option to make it bigger. Let me I don't know why. Probably because I'm recording. Okay, now I think I can. I think I got it here. Better? Let
Más
me.
o menos. Ay, no, es que yo en serio tengo miopía y astigmatismo, te podrás imaginar.
Okay, what about now? Tampoco.
No, ya.
That's it. Okay, espera, yo le ayudo otro bit. Will
Ay,
help you a
profe,
little
estoy
bit
ciega,
more.
pero tampoco.
Okay, so what is the right option?
A.
Okay,
Por la primera. Tommy is the most adventurous in the group.
very good. People, let's continue with question number 2. Yes? Sorry, feedback about this. Recuerden, muchachos, en inglés siempre las frases van a empezar por un sujeto. Siempre. ¿Quién? Tom. Tom, sujeto, verbo, complemento. Tom is the complementary information, okay? The most adventurous in the group. So keep it in mind. Always start with a subject. Sentence number 2. Me subject most. Mathematics is the boring for. Mathematics is the most boring subject me. Mathematics is for the most boring subject me. Mathematics is the most boring subject for me. Or mathematics is the most boring subject is me. What do you think is the answer? A, B, C, or D? Deme la respuesta en el chat. Give me the answer. Yo veo a ver quiénes están ahí pendientes participando. Who's pendant? Who's keeping an eye on the exercise, participating? A, B, C, or D? Nobody.
Desliza la barra derecha, profe.
Por eso yo digo. Por eso yo decía. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay? Okay. Mayra, what is the answer?
C.
Okay, give me the answer.
Mathematics is the most boring subject for me.
For me, excellent. The same situation. We have mathematics is the subject, okay? In this case, we have a superlative. The superlative is the most boring, okay? Like la más aburridora. Entonces, el adjetivo aquí es boring. El superlativo de boring es the most. O sea, el más o la más. La más aburridora en este caso. All right, people. Now let's continue with question number 3. Question number 3. Food fast is than eating better vegetables eating. Eating is better than eating vegetables fast food. Eating fast food is better eating than vegetables. Vegetables eating is better than eating fast food, or eating vegetables is better than eating fast food. A, B, C, or D? Help me. Okay, Tatiana, D. Let's check on the answer. Everybody D, okay. All right. Hernan, D.
Cheers, teacher.
Can you read the option D, please?
Espera un momento y enfoco bien porque la verdad es que aún
Okay.
estoy un poquito.
Well, Mr.
18, ¿cómo se pronunciaría?
Vegetables.
Vegetable.
Yes?
Eating vegetable is better than eating fast food.
Yes. Than eating fast food. That's very good. Okay, eating vegetables is better than eating fast food. Very good. Okay, my people, question number 4. Question number 4. In living than is countryside, in city noisier living. My gosh. Living in a countryside is noisier than living in a city. Living in a city is noisier than living in the countryside. Living in a city is then noisier living in the countryside. Living in a noisier city is then living in the countryside. What is the right option here? A, B, C, or D? Give me answers. Okay, Luisa B, Hernan B, Maria Victoria B. Hmm. Living in a city is noisier than living in the countryside. Okay, Maria Victoria,
Yes, teacher.
can you read the option B, please?
Living in a city is noisier than living in a countryside.
That's very good because it's a comparative. So noisier than, okay, is a noisier? No, it's not possible. Okay, so this is basically the answer. This is a subject. Living in a city, it counts as a subject. Is noisier than, and this is the other subject. Living in the countryside. So we're comparing this with this, and the comparative is noisier than. Good job. Let's continue with number 5. Okay, four-leaf cloves are the most uncommon plants to find. Four-leaf cloves are most uncommon plants to find. Four-leaf cloves, the most uncommon plants to find, to or find. Four-leaf cloves are the uncommon most plants to find. A, B, C, or D? What do you think? That's a little bit confusing because of the subject. This is the subject. This is the subject. Four leaves, clouds. Okay? What do you think? Okay, Naira, Marenth, Judith. All right. Narenth, option A. Narenth, can you read the option, please? Narenth? Okay. Well, but that's basically the option. Four leaf cloves are the most uncommon plants to find. Okay, because it's the superlative, the most uncommon. Good job. Let's continue with number 6. On question 6 to 10, from the option the most appropriate to complete the sentence. Okay, 6 to 10. Let's do it. Let's do them all together. Vamos a hacerlas seguiditas. The movie number 6. The movie you recommended to me was very interesting, interesting. Esto ya lo trabajamos la clase, hace 2 clases. Interesting, interesting. What do you think is the option? A, B, C, or D? To do all this together. Okay, very good. So the right option is A, right? Interesting. Was very interesting. Okay, let's continue with question number 7. I felt really when I saw her again. I thought I couldn't see her again. I felt really astonishing, or astonishing. A, B, C, or D? Question number 7. Question number 7. Give me more. Luis answered B. Astonished. Okay. Luisa, why B? Why not C?
Because I... ¿Debo decirlo en inglés?
Yes.
Me pusiste a pensar mucho en inglés. Pues no sé, siento que con lo que tú nos explicaste de que era un... ¿Cómo fue? Bueno, eso, y que se le cambiaba y se le ponía de...
An emotion, a feeling, an emotion. Okay.
Ese mismo.
Remember, feelings and emotions. Okay. Okay, good. Question number 8. I about you last night. I thought, I think, I was thought, I were think. A, B, C, or D? What do you think? A, Luisa. Think about it. About you last night. Hmm? A. All right, Mayra. A. Mayra, why 8? Why not B? Thinked. Y D. Si es en pasado, last night. ¿Por qué no thinked?
Eh, sí me equivoqué, profe. ¿Por qué?
No, no, it's good. It's good. The answer is I thought. ¿Pero por qué? ¿Cuál es la explicación?
Porque ese ED es para otro tiempo.
Ok. Basically, porque el verbo think es un verbo irregular. Y el ed, sí, es solo para los regulares. ¿Listo? Es por eso. Porque en este particular caso, el verbo think, el pasado es thought. Okay? Very good. Let's continue with number 9. Sally. ¿Cómo vamos ahí? Sally, very participative. Very good. Sally dinner last night when someone on the door. Sally it knocked, ate knocked, ate was knocking, was eating knocked. What do you think is the answer? A, B, C, or D? Esta no está fácil. Ok, D. Diana, Luisa María. Think about that. People. What about the others? I think the time is almost over. No. Gotta see. I gotta hear last night. Yes? Let me check. Okay, Hernán, the answer is D. Very good. Ya les voy a explicar por qué. Sally was eating. Ese was más el verbo con ing es algo que estaba en progreso. She was eating dinner last night when someone knocked on the door. Entonces es como una interrupción que hubo. O sea, estaba comiendo cuando alguien golpeó la puerta. Entonces ahí se utiliza ese tiempo. Ese was eating, I was eating. Es como cuando uno dice yo estaba comiendo, estaba viendo una película, estaba escuchando música. I was listening to music when my brother came. ¿Ok? Entonces así funciona ese tiempo. Question number 10. She drink milk when he make her laugh. What do you think? Vamos a ver, a partir de lo que les acabo de explicar. María Victoria, ¿cómo crees que iría esa frase? She milk when he
She was drinking milk when he made her laugh.
That's very good. Past continuous. That's past continuous. She was drinking milk when he made her laugh. Es como la interrupción que hay en ese momento, right? That is the interruption. Now, finally, we have a reading comprehension exercise. We have a little reading comprehension. Okay. Luisa María,
Yes, teacher.
can you
Oh, no,
please,
dice.
no, nothing. Don't worry about it. Let me check. Give me 1 minute. Can you please read the test for the group? Can you read the test?
Okay. Hello again, and welcome to my travel blog. My trip is almost over. Now I'm back in Bilbao to catch my flight tomorrow. Yesterday I went to the U- 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 U-
Guggenheim.
bueno, eso,
Guggenheim.
museum. I think it shows interesting collections of modern art. I looked at paintings by European and American artists of the 20th century. They were in a building that's a masterpiece of architecture. In my opinion, the building is stone, metal, and glass. Glass walls connect huge stone blocks. They have a metal roof that looks like a dome. From the outside, I think the top of the roof looks like a flower. Daylight comes in through the glass walls and the skylight, and I see it is magnificent. Lucy. Yep.
Very good. What sentences are in past tense? What sentence from here? A, B, C, or D? What sentences here are in past from these sentences that we have here? I think it shows yesterday I looked at paintings, daylight comes. We have A, B, C, and D. What sentences? all right, are in past tense. Tell me about it. Okay, right. Actually, the answer is B, because yesterday, right? Yesterday is in past. I went is a verb in past. And option C, I looked at paintings by European and American artists. So these two sentences are in past tense. Here, no, because this verb is in present. And here, this verb is in present. Recuerda que cuando el verbo lleva la S al final es porque va en presente. ¿Ok? Based on the test, choose the correct option. Lucy went to America yesterday. Yes, is that true or false? What do you think? Who can tell me? True or false? Maria, true or false?
False. She was in Lisboa.
Excellent. That's pretty good. Okay. Question number 13. She's in Portugal. She's in Portugal, right? She's in Portugal. True or false, Hernan?
True.
True. Okay. She's in Portugal. Question number 14. Based on the test, she looked at 19th century paintings. True or false? Mayra, very good. That's false. All right. That's false. Why false? What is the true answer? What is the true information about this, Mayra?
She looked at 20th century paintings.
Perfect. No, 19th century. And finally, she didn't like the building. She didn't like the building. What can you tell me about it? Okay, very good. It was false, right? It was false. What did she like? What did she like the most? Diana Marcela, what did she like the most about the building? Diana Marcela? Diana? What did she like the most about the building? Just to finish. Anybody? Who can help me?
She liked the architecture.
The architecture. She liked the architecture. Okay, and the way it was displayed. Okay, my people, let's finish now. Yes, with this exercise. So that was basically the purpose of this activity, to review some of the topics that we have studied here. Okay. Bueno, muchachos, entonces como les dije anteriormente, la clase de hoy quería que exploráramos este cuestionario, que lo hiciéramos juntos, que lo socializáramos. No se va a asignar actividad, se va a dar tiempo. Recuerden que el jueves tenemos sección again, tenemos sesión nuevamente. ¿Qué vamos a hacer en esa sesión? La idea es que ya para el jueves todos tengan listo la actividad de tour guide. Voy a revisar lo del video que me dijeron, Mayra, que hay que no corresponde pues con la clase que dictamos. Voy a revisarlo en este preciso instante. Los que aún no la hayan adelantado, aprovechen estos días y ya el jueves entonces planteamos la última actividad que nos queda faltando, que es la actividad de la postulación para un trabajo, que la vamos a hacer muy basada en lo que ya habíamos preparado, que es la conversación, que fue la conversación que hicimos, también enfocado pues a esta parte de aplicar a un trabajo en inglés. Okay? All right, my boys and my girls. So, today we finish. Remember, no activity for today. Hoy era simplemente feedback, acompañamiento, cómo íbamos con el ejercicio. Y ya el próximo jueves, entonces, pues el próximo jueves no, este jueves, en 2 días, planteamos la actividad que nos está faltando para completar ya todo este proceso formativo. All right, boys and girls, have a
Profe, una pregunta antes
Hello?
de que te vayas.
Yes.
Y el video que tú dijiste que hiciéramos como de lo de los sitios turísticos, igual lo subimos a la plataforma. Pues
Sí.
nosotros siempre hacemos-
Sí, exacto. Creo que la idea era tenerlo listo para hoy, pero también se les iba a brindar el tiempo de clase para los grupos que de pronto no lograran terminarlo, porque igual fueron pocos días, ¿cierto? Entonces se lo suben normal, lo suben normalito, tienen tiempo, digamos, hasta el jueves para ya tenerlo listo, y ya el jueves planteamos la última actividad que vamos a desarrollar.
Ah,
Listo.
okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right, people. How about, do you have any more questions? Any more questions? Somebody? No? All right, my people. So thanks for being here. Have a very good day, and I see you again on Thursday. Take care.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Good night. God bless you guys.
Thank you, teacher. Good evening.
Thank you.